With 1 million readers and more than 1,000 employees, Zaman continues to be the best-selling newspaper in all of Turkey. It was the 14th of December in 2014.
Any comments, sir?
No turning back from democracy. No turning back from democracy, that's all. I was taken into custody in a police crackdown at my newspaper's headquarters 3 days before the anniversary of the large corruption scandal. That same day, other journalists, soap opera producers, scriptwriters, and actors were detained as well. I was placed in a cell at the police department and kept there, alone, without being interrogated for 80 hours. I was accused of publishing news stories that victimized an organization, which I had never heard of before, which I later learned was pro-al-Qaida. According to the claims, the police launched a crackdown on this group 5 years ago, after news stories and articles appeared in the media about them and found weapons. In fact, similar news stories and articles were published by several pro-government newspapers in the same time period, but oddly enough, none of their editors were summoned. The prosecutor charged me with establishing and leading a terrorist organization. I was asked about news articles and columns that appeared in the Zaman Newspaper, even though they had nothing to do with the case. As the prosecutor interrogated me, I understood that the source of all the accusations against me was the 2 columns and 1 news article. And I didn't write any of them. Because I found this hard to believe, I asked the judge, "Does the entire body of evidence against me only include a news article and 2 columns?" "Yes," the judge replied, unmistakably. "I will be tried on charges of leading a terrorist organization. I am banned from traveling abroad." And what an odd coincidence that all of this took place on the first anniversary of the graft and bribery scandals that went public on December 17th and 25th, 2013, in which 4 ministers were implicated. Dozens of dissident journalists have lost their jobs in recent years. Media bosses are suffering from the financial pressures exerted on them by the ruling party. Advertisers are directly threatened. Unfortunately, freedom of the press and freedom of expression are severely threatened in Turkey.
Readers, NGOs, and the international organizations stood by Zaman and its editor-in-chief, Ekrem DUMANLI, against this overt form of injustice.
I am a journalist. Journalism is not a crime.